You will now complete the non-test portions of your ACT answer document. Your answer document will be given a barcode label before the test on March 3rd. So that will be coming. Don't worry about that section. Place your answer document so that page 1 faces you. That looks like this. Open your Taking the ACT booklet to page 4. Follow the instructions in this booklet to complete the requested information in blocks A through H. Put one letter or number in each box and fill in the corresponding oval below. So you're gonna put one letter in each box, and then you're gonna fill in the corresponding letter below. Even though your document will get a barcode label later, so it will be getting one on the back, you must fill in blocks A through H, because that's how the computer will read your information. Be sure you fill out everything completely and accurately. Pay attention to where last name and first name go. When you have completed blocks A through H, put your pencil down and look up. Skip block K. Now look at block L. This block asks if you wish to participate in an educational opportunity service. We have been instructed by the Utah State Board of Education to tell you to respond no to block L, the educational opportunity service. Don't leave it blank. Select no, and I filled it in on mine so you can see. That is because the state has a law prohibiting collecting information without parental consent. So you need to say no on that question. Then after you have filled that in, you're going to look at block M right here. This field is optional. If you want ACT to send your scores to colleges or scholarship agencies, find the list of codes that begins on page 10 of Taking the ACT. So locate the code for each of your choices. Enter the correct code numbers in the boxes in order of preference and fill in the corresponding ovals. So go with me to page 10, and they're the pages with the blue. So these are the scholarships and colleges you want to send your information to. So if there's a specific scholarship you wanted to apply for, look and see if it's here. Everything is done by state first. So if you're planning to go to the school in the state of Utah, you're going to have to go clear to the last 2 pages, and the schools for Utah are listed right here. So find your codes, write your codes in, and then be sure you fill in the corresponding number below. If you are not planning to go to college, you can say not planning to attend college, and you'll fill in the oval under non-reporting option right here in the right of the block. Now turn your answer document, this, to page 3 and look at the email address. If you have an email address and choose to provide one, it will be used in accordance with the ACT privacy policy and included on score reports to colleagues. Make sure you enter all letters, numbers, and symbols of your email address using the key provided on your answer document, and fill in the corresponding ovals below each block. So pay attention, the @ sign is down here clear at the bottom. If you have a dash, a dot, or an underscore, make sure you fill those in very clearly and completely, and there should be plenty of space here for your email address. Make sure, okay, so keep it nice and neat, and
We'll go on to the next section.
Now, turn your answer document over to the back page and complete blocks N through R. To receive your score report and to receive mail from colleges and scholarship programs, you must fill in the address ovals correctly. So in block N, enter each part of the address where you receive mail. Leave a space between the parts of your street address. So for example, this is the address for Bingham High School. I left a space before the W for West and after it, and a space before the S. So make sure you don't run your words together. Then you can use a slash mark to designate fractions. Let's say you live in like apartment 1/2 or something. You'll do a 1, a slash, and then a 2. And then you can fill in the slash clear down at the bottom, and notice the numbers are at the bottom as well. If you live in an apartment, enter the apartment number after the street name. When you have completed blocks N through R, put your pencil down and look up. Next, we're going to fill out section S. That's your local student ID number. That's like your lunch number, the student number you use at the school for everything. You do need to fill in this section. It says, if you are instructed to enter an ID number of up to 10 digits, enter it here. If the number is less than 10 digits, enter zeros in the front of the number. So I'll show you what that looks like. And ours are 7 digits. So you'll put in 3 zeros at the front and then your number. And I just chose as an example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once again, you need to fill in the corresponding number below. Next, turn your answer document to page 2. That's this page right here. And we will be looking at the high school course grade information. Turn your booklet that explains things to page 5. All of the questions here are optional. Under the high school course grade information, look at the courses taken or planned for each course. Indicate if you have taken it or you plan to take it before graduation. Fill in one oval for each course, whether or not you've taken it. That's if you choose to provide this information. Next, in the grades earned section, for each course you have taken for a full term, indicate the final last grade you received. So you would say, in English in 9th grade, the 4th quarter I got whatever grade you got the 4th quarter. Convert numeric grades to the corresponding letter grades. So if your grade was like a 92%, you'd have to put it as an A. Round to the nearest letter grade if necessary. Leave the oval blank over here if you have not completed a full term or if a grade was not awarded for the course or if you choose not to provide this information. Next, turn your booklet to page 6. This is the student profile section. And if you look in your answer booklet, it is page 2 underneath the high school course information. It's designed to help you think about your future education and to help colleges in their planning. The student profile section is not a test. All of these questions are optional. Read each item and respond to each one you choose to answer by filling in the appropriate oval. If you choose to answer all of the questions, this should take about 25 minutes, but will not be timed. According to the Utah State Board of Education, we're instructed that on question 59, which is the family income, we're requested to have you leave that blank. And number 62, which asks specifically about religious affiliation, which is right here, you would also leave that blank. This is another part of the Utah State Code that says you cannot give this information without parental consent. So as you're filling this out, you can leave 62 and 59 blank. Now turn your answer document to page 3, that's this page, and your test booklet to the interest inventory section. This is not a test. It's a series of questions about your occupational interests and plans. All of these questions are optional. If you choose to answer all of the questions, this section should take about 10 minutes, but will not be timed. Read the directions and begin. Indicate how much you would like doing each of the activities listed by marking the appropriate response if you choose to provide the information.